welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Calmlands. As you can see, grass field, it was cut, half was baled for hay and half went into the fermenter. Corn is ready for harvest, and in the last episode we bought a grain header, not a corn header, so we need to get one of those, which is what it is. But it dawned on, I've changed my controller, by the way, and it's really stiff. This is the controller that came with my Xbox. I've never used it. It's sat in the box. My blue one that I've had for, wow, far too long to remember. Since I bought an Xbox One when it first came out. I think it's had enough. So this was really stiff and new, and it's not as fluid. So the reason we're here is we drop that off and pick up the pallet forks. But on the way through, we did chop down some trees yesterday. Got some storage racks installed, and then the trees went into the sawmill. Hopefully that is going well. Now, the telehandler that we had, telehandlers and logging just don't go, so we sold it. And I bought this case with a Magsy front loader. Now this seems to be working well at the moment. If you can get enough logs in there, it's great. If you just got a few, they want to sort of fall out sideways, so they sort of end up diagonally up and diagonally down, so you end up with a cross and you can't get them in a trailer. That's doing well. I've got rid of the stumps, so let's take the tractor up, I'll show you. So that's how that's looking. We sold the telehandler, we bought that old case, which seems to be working at the minute. I will buy some sort of log grapple type, maybe one of them Libras, maybe another one of these kittens with the log grapple on. This is done. I think I've got all the stumps. There are a few trees that I want to take out on this one, which overhangs just a tad, but it's opened up this area no end. Look at that. You can actually see to walk through now. Yes, that's where we are at. Nothing else has changed, I don't think. Pretty sure nothing else has changed. I have made, other than the case, which we sold, I need to do the trees through here, because this is, you see how it is here and see how it was across the other side. You see, it's just, it's a no-brainer. We need to clear some of these trees that are close to the road. I have made a purchase up at the store, which we'll get to in due course. I mean, we need to grab the harvester and the thingy anyway, so there's quite a bit I want to get done in this episode. So that being said, we need to crack on and get it done. There we go. That water tank I want to sell. I'm not going to buy a massive one, just going to buy another one, basically the same, just bigger capacity, because the cows are going to need water, right? We do have furniture spawned. We've got 2 pallets of the furniture, and I think we still got, we're good on that one. Do we have any room in here? Oh no, I need to move the charcoal. Need to bring the trailer down and load these up. Oh, while we're down here, where have I got? I haven't got any space. Let's have a quick. Let's have a gander. Have a gander, mate. Have a gander. This wasn't on the list, but we're doing it now. Now, I love these pallet storage mods by Matana. I think they are absolutely brilliant. We could literally chuck that in there, and as they spawn they could sell. I bet it says out of space, they won't sell them. I think these are brilliant. But I'm going to try one of these guys. Let me put the interactive doohickeys on so I can see what I'm looking at. Silos, blue one is fine. So in and outs at the front. So we just stick it on the grass. Ain't gonna matter, is it? Maybe not. We'll have to go back a little bit, maybe. I want to be able to get it back out, you see. Triggers all in there. I need somewhere here that I can store this and still get it back out if I need it. Get off. That overlaps all the that's going to be pain in the bum getting it in and out of there, isn't it? How about that's going to go underneath the caravan. Oh, timbers, shiver mine. Right, it's only a couple £100. Let's just chuck it in there for a second. This wasn't on the list to do any of this. But, you know, I'm not even... Ooh. I'm not even entirely sure, I was going to say, if that will accept these pallets of goodness. I just keep shoving it. Will it accept it? I mean, it is a pallet. Yes, it will. So we can store 250 of these kittens in here. That's alright. We now have a storage solution. We might have to place a little shed over the top of that. And then come December, we'll get all this sold. Come on, little Fiat. Shove 'em, shove 'em! There we go, look at that. I'm not sure how high this will stack. Get off that. Yep. Farm sim pallet physics. You couldn't write it, could you? Some things work really well, so the Volvo stuff works really well. So whoever the modder was for the Volvo stuff in base game, absolute genius. Everybody else, take a note. Yeah. Put it down. Thank you. So we have 15 pallets of coal. At some point we'll put a little shed over that so it doesn't get wet. Which means this is now producing again. We'll just keep topping it up until the winter time. And then we'll sell it. So, the reason I wanted a pallet, folks, is because in the last episode we were supposed to have got cows. I sorted out all the cow barn and all that good shenanigans, and did I get any cows? No. Why didn't I get any cows? Stupid. It is what it is. Question for you. Would you like to see more logging? Or are you happy with me doing it off screen and just loading a trailer every so often and picking up stuff? Hey? These are the questions that keep me up at night. They don't. They really don't. But they could. But they don't. So, this field here, we need to clear this of bales. And we need to... clear this of bales, and then we need to... thingy. What do we need to do? Somebody help me here. Move that slightly further apart. These are 180cm bales, so they are quite large. You'll notice there's a few that are scattered in a random place because I forgot I had auto unload on and I wasn't paying attention, and I just kept driving, and I had to sort of spin round quickly to move them, move it off of the grass so that I could continue to bale. The Vermeer Tedder works well. I probably made a mistake in the size of it. Probably could have done a slightly bigger one. But it is what it is. So we need to get some cows. That's the plan. We are going for beef cows. So yeah, so we can clear this field, and I want to split the field in half. So I have 2 fields. Open the gates. Well, we can go through the barn should we choose to do so. So that's always, yeah, always pretty cool, right? So we get the hay into this one. There we go. Is it going to take both bales? It should take both bales, I'd imagine. Like these open fenceless things actually take a load of feed, don't they? I'm sure they do. I mean, the chicken house thing, that takes so much chicken feed, it's ridiculous. I can't see that until we've got some animals in there. Let's grab another 2 and we'll get the other side all hayed up. And then yeah, we'll go replace that water tanker with a slightly larger capacity board. It's not a lot larger in fairness, I think that's like 2.5, and the one I was looking at was 5. You know. I'm going to get these ones in this side. Oh, I've taken a bit of both of that one. Okay. So they're both going to have to remain there for a bit. So, let's bring the forks up like so. And then we'll drop this weight off for a second because we need to get some wet stuff. I'm sure the cows will survive for a few minutes while we go and get some water for them. So, oh, first thing first, under containers, we need some wet stuff in a tap. I thought about this, 15 grand. I got a feeling I got to pay for the water. But don't that fit with our rustic? Look at that. Oh. I digress. I want... not that one. Just your bulk standard tap. There you go, little water fountain. Sorted. And we'll pop that. Just there. Right, so now we can go get the trailer and water. These are mighty expensive. Each side holds 60, so there's 120 in total. That's 20 grand nearly for those 10. So we'll buy those 10. And then this one over here, the trigger will be the other side. Dunk. Grab it. Grab the, that's the wrong one. I want this one. And then I'm really tempted to go for some milkers. Right, we'll go for some limousines. So Angus and some limousines. So 10 of those as well. Money's down to 40 grand. Let's have a look on this thing. Hay on both sides is full. We're not going to get milk. I'm not worried about milk. Yeah, we'll just keep selling the cows. Looks pretty cool in here now, right? Loads of cows wandering around. I need to close this door because I don't want them to escape, and we need to close this gate because, again, we don't want them to escape. There we go. So I did make another purchase, as I say, which will be clear when we go up to the store. So what we're going to do, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the water tank from the sawmill. I'm going to head up to the store, and I shall see you up there in but a jiffy. Give me 2 seconds. There we go, up at the store. Oh, yeah, truck's behind me, and you'll see why in a second. That'll be the other purchase I made. I did hint at it in the last episode. I may even mention what it was. Which could go horribly wrong, because, you know. So we'll repaint that and we'll sell it while we're here. Repair that and we'll repair that. I do need to get some diesel. And then we also need to get crop in the ground elsewhere. Oh, there goes the header for that. Turnips. So we'll get diesel in there while that's doing its thing. Oh, I'll quickly show you this. So I did buy the GL trailer, 22,000 litres. It's not huge. I changed the tyres on there to match because, well, I could. So we now have a grain trailer for the truck. The truck has now got nearly an hour on it, and we've barely used it, right? Well, you have. I used it quite a bit, moving logs around, but this is all good. We need to see Sharon. And then we need a couple of 2 or 3, 4 things. We need... Right, let's start with... I think it's under miscellaneous. The bright yellow, orange, there they are. These guys. That holds pretty much everything. 5,000 litres, 4 grand. Can you complain at 4 grand? Standard. I don't want just milk, so standard. Yeah, they're fine. Stickers, yeah, I don't care. And then colouring. Let's go for... Ooh, crumbles. What should we go for? Some sort of blue. Oh, talking of blue, I did change the colour of our... I did change the colour of our green. With the blue hose. I've got a thing from Brockman in a minute. Yellow's the default colour. 3.5 grand. Only 4 grand. Yeah, let's get that. So that's the first we need to get. I changed the colour of our baler. It matches our... it matches something. What the dealio does it match? I want one of these. In voucher. So we can do that, and then rollers. Quickly grab a roller. I looked at these. Oh, they're pretty cool. 170, 9 meters. That's only 5.9 meters. So soil roller or a grass roller. We need a soil roller. Main color we can have red. Design color we can have the yellow. I do like the red with the yellow. 6 meter roller. 9 grand. We'll have one of those. Thank you very much, Sharon. So now we can, well, where are we? So we can water the animals, we can spread lime, we can roll. So the field down by the sawmill, we're going to grass, lime, roll. Makes sense? This is for the corn header. Sharon, I need a corn header, babes. Oh, for the level of crumbles. That is 3 meters, 17 grand. That's 3.4, 19. That one does work, but I think it's expensive for what it is, and I don't like it. So no stickers. It just still says Capello on the side in the thing, and then should we just get it all in? Which colours? I don't have a colour to match the grey at the back. Brilliant. Let's go for that beigey colour. That'll do. 17 grand. Money's down to 7 grand. Money's right down. Darn and dag. Right, we need a milk. We don't need a milk. That's gonna look stupid on there. Should have stuck with a red, shouldn't I? Oh, sorry, Sharon. Just put your window out, babes. Should have stuck with a red, I think. Oh, come on. Seriously. That looks hideous. Absolutely hideous. Well, let's go for my MilkThatHen livery, as Mr. Wasteland likes to call it. So we go for yellow or orange. Actually, let's just go with one of these is close to that faded case. I'm going to go for that one. I know I lost 300 quid on that, but it is what it is. There we go. So the Hardy is very close to, very similar to the worn out case harvester colour. So we now have a corn header and we have a doohickey, we got a roller, we got a staff truck. Told you it's going to be a long old episode. We got loads to do. As I said, silage should be silaged. We could sell some of that off. Let's. Oh, actually, if I lift that right up like that, I could probably grab that thingy on the front. I would like to buy myself another tractor. Having a third one that's not that little deer might be a good idea. Although I did use a little deer yesterday for what did I use it for? Wind rowing. It is man enough for the wind rowing. Right. There we go. Let's take this. I can't see. I'm going to hope for the best. There we go. I can't see through this cage. Let's jump back out. Right, we'll run all this down to the farm. I'll grab the case, grab everything else. See you guys in a bit. It's going to take forever. So I brought the fertiliser spreader back down, but I didn't buy any lime and or fertiliser. So that was stupid. I'm using the rollers as a weight because why not? I have got the harvester and all that good shenanigans down here. I think I've got a bag of seeds in the shed. So the plan is, let's get this guy going on here. Also, I worked out I placed the wrong water thing. I'm getting charged for water. It's not the one I thought it was. I've left the header over there. I thought I was closer than I was. We'll get this going. And then we're going to have to jump in the voucher, sell some silage. Let's turn that on. Go and get this row, as it were. Not sure I'm harvesting that row, whether I'm just destroying it. But that's that row. We get another one done. So I lift that up. No, I'm on the wrong thing. I'll lift that up. Another row, and then set a worker off, methinks. And then we'll go sell some silage after we've topped up. Well, I'll say topped up. Give the cow some water. We're going to need some pennies. Otherwise, the worker's not going to work, is he? Or she? They won't work, will them? The whole point of planting corn, if you guys remember, was to feed the pigs, and I've sold the pigs, so we're going to sell the corn. Don't need the corn. We'll sell the corn. Not sure when the best time is to sell said corn, but we're going to sell it. Because we don't need it. So, right, just coming up to the end of the row, and then we're going to work on this side. I know I don't own that bit of land. I'm going to work on here. Hopefully a worker will work. There you go. Worker is whirring away. Ah, corn. So we'll grab this guy. I left it on? No. Got a habit of leaving tractors on, and when I want it left on, I turned it off. Anywho's. Let's get this down here. And get the lime in that spreader, so we can lime the field down at the sawmill. Let's get at least one field fully prepped, right? On it. Limed, seeded with grass, and rolled. Let's drop that there. Back up just a little bit, leave the line behind, and move this out of the way. Don't want to pick up the wrong thing, do we, eh? And then we'll drop those there. I thought that was the water fountain by... Is Obertana does the water fountain? But that's what I thought it was. Which means the water was free, but it's not that. Which means I paid for the water. Cost me 400 quid, I think it was, to fill this up. Which it is what it is. We definitely need to sell some silage before we can water both the cattle. Or we drive down to the river and just top it up. But that there is convenient. Once this is full, it won't be the end of the world, will it? Right, so let's get this in here. Hopefully this will work. I've never used this trailer before. There we go. Overloads pretty quick. It's about 50%. We've got some in this side. Sorry, cows. There's not a lot of room in here. So we get that in here. That's taking his head off. Stop walking. Get the rest in this side. There we go. Oh no, this needs filling up. Do I have enough space to clear the fence? Not quite. Alright. Let's get this here. I'll drop it off for a second. We will head up, well, head down to the wet stuff and get some. We need the other tractor. We're going to get that hooked up, get some lime in it. After we've sold a load of silage. I think the tractor and the silage doohickey, the forage wagon, are actually together up here. There it is. Now the question you should be asking yourselves is, did I activate the silage? And we actually have some to sell. Because if I didn't, we don't have any. If I don't have any, I don't have any money unless I sell some of the stuff that's produced at the sawmill. Or some of the coal. But that'll be a good winter income, that coal. Methinks. Not sure how quick or how slow that harvest is going to feel. I'm just thinking out loud here. Obviously we need to go up to the... still got 63,000 litres of grass and 107 of silage. We only did half of this field. Don't forget. So that's 170 litres or thereabouts of grass off of half of that field. So that field fully fertilised but no lime. It wasn't, it was half fertilised, no lime, no rolling, yielded about the same. Half the field yielded about the same as the entire field before we created a field Cows. So we'll sell this, grab the fertilizer thing, fill it with lime, head down to the sawmill, get that lime mud. At some point we need to run up to the store, grab the truck. Darn camera collisions. Grab the truck so we can empty said harvester. A quick look in here while that's doing its thing. Yes, about halfway. That's alright, we'll live with that. Corn is 2.3 at the coop, and full price is 2.6. I ain't gonna quibble about that, we just sell it. Not even gonna worry about it. Money's going up. Get rid of that. As much as I love this little forage trailer, it needs to empty faster. In fairness, I did think if we got rid of the fermenter, I know we don't just place a second one. If we sold those fermenters and then we bought a bale wrapper, because we can transport more in one go. Transport more in one go with the trailer, and I mean they're 9,000 litre bales, so I think it's what it is, 5,000 litres for silage, is it, for 150 centimetre bales. So if we grab those, so 5, 10, what's that, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, so 7 bales, it's the same as that trailer. And I reckon we could get like 25, 30 of those on our trailer. We can get that many on. Do you know what I mean? It's a no-brainer, surely. We can't get it into our forage sell point, admittedly, so we'd have to load it up, move it, because it'll be down here, right? So we load them up, take them up there, and then we have to transport them through the little thing, unless we can back the trailer through the thing, which I can't see it backing through. But you know, we'll work on that. It's just I can move more bales quicker. So this tractor's already got nearly 11 hours on it. It's seen some work as this little tractor. Right, how are my trees looking? I can't even see the saplings. Have I oh, there's one. Yeah, there's, yeah, it is. So this needs limerating. Let's turn that on. I forgot how big the spread was on this thing, as you can tell. So we'll get this liming done. And go get the cedar and get the grass in.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just
Lost a little bit here and then a little bit just over there somewhere where I was not paying attention, and I wasn't quite close enough to the edge of the field. Our harvester, I think, has stopped because that is full and the truck and trailer stood at the store. Oh, crumbles. Right, let's get this little bit over here. And then we shall hop to the shop and pick up the truck and trailer. I haven't even tested that the trailer's going to accept the harvester. Well, not accept, that's the wrong word. Is it going to be too high is what I'm thinking. There we go. No, I could have reduced the spread on that, but I didn't. I can't wait for these trees to grow. Look pretty cool down there, then. I've got that idea of placing the bushes as hedgerow from Jack Sarge. If you haven't already, guys, go check him out. He makes some absolutely awesome content. Love what he does. There you go, look. I might just buy another one of these vultures. It works well, does exactly what it needs to. I'm actually seriously contemplating selling the Fiat. It's not worth an awful lot, 10 grand. Yeah, I don't know. It's our only front loader, isn't it? That's the problem. That's what's bugging my jeebers out of me. It's our only front loader. Yeah, harvester has stopped. So let's scooch down this way. That grass field will need liming. It won't be grass. I'll plant a crop in it, but I'm going to split it into 2 fields. These guys are doing their thing. Scooch round, yeah. And then we need to magically appear at the store to grab our truck. There's our truck. Nothing else up here, is there? No. Well, there's no way I'm going to make that turn, so we'll make a big one. That was my my own sound effects for tyre squeal, that was. Right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's taking some getting used to, this controller. The joystick, then thumbsticks, whatever you call them, are so stiff. Needs to wear. But then it'll be all rocky and all wobbly like the other one, and then I'll be moaning about it. Is what it is. I'm never going to win. There's always going to be some shenanigans. Right, scooch round here. Yeah, I thought we got a truck. Let's make the most of it, right? Use it and abuse it. We may buy another one. One for the farm and one for the logins. You'll notice it's all in the Brockman blue and the JCB yellow, because I quite like this colour combo. I don't know why, I just do. I'm just weird. Right, undo this kitten. Now I should be able to come through here. There we go. And then scooch down here. The question is, will that... It looks quite low, doesn't it? Oh no. Have I made a mistake? Can I get that under there? Has it got a rubber tip on it? That's the question we should be asking ourselves. Is it a rubber tip? Yes, it's a rubber tip. There we go. So the rubbery thing just squished. That's mighty close. Should have paid more attention, shouldn't I? Such an idiot. Oh well. Right, while that's doing its thing, I want... Yeah, we'll grab this girl. Then we need to seed her. Which is up here. I would like to get some sheds. I keep spending money on machinery. In fairness, if I just stuck with one thing rather than farming and logging, I just did logging and then I didn't do the animals because I wasn't planning on doing animals. Oh, I wouldn't have half these problems. But you know what I'm like. Apparently I can't even back up straight. I want that on grass. Seeds are full, it needs some more fertiliser, which I bought some. We do have some seeds in the shed, which we're probably going to have to come back and get at some point. Because this thing eats the seeds. I don't even know that I can get this through there. Oh. Through here is what? Yes I can. We'll grab some fertiliser. Top that up, there we go. Don't hit it with a bat, or just. And we'll head back down. That moving again? Yep, that's moving. And I'll do a headland, and then we'll get a worker on it. Hopefully the worker will be alright. Oh! That's what I was going to say. I'm not sure if any of you guys were even aware, but it's... Oh, how do I describe this? So I was ploughing that field out down here with a disc. Don't ask. And I done like 3 headlands with a disc, which is fine. And then I went to lower it when I hired a worker. Now I was right in the centre of the field, and it was mown grass, and away he went. So I was like, wait, what? The problem is, if you hire a worker after you've got a decent sized headland, the worker recognises the field, that and the fact that the grass was cut. And I was like, ooh, that's pretty cool. I could get a worker to do its workery thing. That'll be nice. The worker when creating fields doesn't stop. Just keeps driving till the end of your land. That's why some of these headlands are quite narrow, because it wouldn't stop. Oh well. Try it for yourselves, see what conclusion you get with it. Anyways. We'll get a headland done with this. This will be our grass field, as you can see. And then we'll get a worker on it. Oh, you know what I've did? I used the Fiat, and I should have used the Vultra because I need to front load them to move the bales. Oh, fiddlesticks. Right. Let's stop that there. Let's jump to this guy. We'll drop that down. And then we'll ask this guy nicely to drive to the sawmill. Drive to here. And while he's doing that, I'll do the headland, and when he gets here we'll swap. I need to move the bales. Such an idiot. I don't think one headland is going to be big enough, but that's what it's getting at the minute. It'll have a work or it won't. This won't be the first playthrough on Calmlands where the tractors ended up in the water. And I highly doubt it'll be the last. I mean, I've been... was I here? Was it this plot I was on? I was on a plot on here, and I had the sugar beet thing over there. And I hired a worker to take the truck from here to there. Did it go over the bridge? Straight through the water. And it said, your worker's blocked by an object. Nope, it wasn't blocked, it was sunk. I vaguely remember Cereal Farmer. he had a series on here, survival type doohickey, and he hired a worker and a combine, and that drove into the water because, you know, they can. That's what workers do. I can't see that tractor. Which way round's he gone? Oh, there he is. I can see him. Here he comes. Right, I'm going to finish this headland, get that guy going, and I'll see you up at Bales, methinks. Right, just grab a hold of this way. I've got a worker doing the grass, that guy's doing its thing. I've just clocked the time. This is going to be a ridiculously long episode, so we may have a second episode in May. But before we leave, I just want to work out where centre of the field is-ish. Which I'm guessing is about here. Not centre of the plot, centre of the field. I'm guessing about here. So I'll quick look at the map. Yeah, it looks about middle, doesn't it, eh? Why 180? So they'll get rid of this bale. I'm going to spend some money. And then we'll call it a day here, and I shall pick up these bales in the next episode. That guy will probably be finished by then. So what I want to do, landscape, painting, dry grass, about here I think, wide-ish, yeah, about there. I want that on 0, if I can get it on 0. I can't get it on 1 but not 0. There we go. So I want to paint a line in here to split this field in two. I know it's costing me money, I know it's a waste of field, don't get me started. I think smaller, more manageable fields so we can get more done per episode will be better for us in the long run than huge fields that you're not getting to see a lot of. Right, this is going to cost me a fortune. Grass. And I want to run some pretend grass along it and then a mud track. And move over just a tad. Too far. There we go. We'll run the grass down here. I'm not sure this would be wide enough even to to do what I wanted to do. This might not be wide enough. It might be, but doubt it. Look how quick that money goes down, look at it. Zoop. Right. Scooch back, zoom back in again. And I want to run. I know I spent all that money on the grass, and now I'm going to plant bushes down both sides. Which is about there-ish. So I want to run bushes down here. See, this is where all my money goes. It's doing silly things like this. But because I got to spend my money to do silly things like this, I'm happy. Whereas before I was using the bank of mum and dad. And yeah, that felt quite cheaty. So run this down this way. I'm hoping when I paint the dirt line in, it takes out that inside row of hedges. There we go. And then we need paint. And we need dirt. I can't see the size of that one. Round. And I want to run that. Can I get that inside row of shrubs taken out? Apparently not. A little bit further over. No. There we go. Just want to remove that inside row. I know they cost me good money, but if you go for a smaller dimension on the paint tool for hedges and things, it misses bits. And I find that frightfully annoying. Well, not even a little bit annoying, just completely annoying. So I'll take the inside row of these out, which widens it up a little bit, so that'll actually work, I think. There we go, right to the top. Scooch back again. And then I need to do the same this side, if I can. There we go, take out the inside row of the hedges, remove some of the grass, which leaves the thingy behind. And then we'll have a little dirt track down the middle of the fields, which you can drive through because there's no there's E4. Was I harvest a 4 if I missed that? No, it's not full. Not quite full. Right, zoom back in again. And I want dry grass. Little bit of gravel. Spin round so I can see what I'm looking at. Make it look like the gravel's been dragged down here a little bit. Why can't I get the gravel in there? There we go. And we have 2 fields. He says works. And then we'll leave a gap to get in and out, and then we'll make this wider all the way around. Maybe not this side, but this edge will make it wider, and then stick some more shrubs. There we go. I'm going to leave it there for today. We'll join back in exactly the same place next time. So, as always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Each and every one of you, please take care. And I shall see you all in my next adventure. Cheers, guys.